did not think this through, but it's
How is this not planned better?
I don't know.
We didn't think this through very well.
We didn't, but
okay,
I'm going to cover
okay.
myself in this trash bag.
All right.
So hi, everybody.
Hi.
The dog
Hi.
days of summer.
Gosh, are they?
They're swiftly approaching.
Yep.
But a social media trend is shaking things up. It's called Summerween.
Okay, the people, you know how they do when they share the things on the line and they do the stuff? Their take on a summertime Halloween party is real, and as you can see, it's everywhere.
Look at some of these just for a second.
Yeah.
About some of the ideas to take Halloween stuff and just make a reason for a party in the summer.
Many of the videos there suggesting, maybe do some movies outside that are scary. You can embrace all manner of spooky things, spooky foods, spooky drinks, spooky decor. I mean, just look at some of these videos.
That's what I'm saying. Look at some of these things, like really, really cool. I like the one, I don't know if we're going to see it, where they make the cheese into a little pumpkin. And they put it on the cheeseburgers like that at a cookout.
Oh, yeah. No, the individual slices. Yes. It's very nice. I like that too.
There it is. We just saw it. One of the other things I thought that was cute that we could enjoy while we're here getting ready to carve our Summerween gourds. No, these aren't gourds. These are watermelons. Is they were taking little cups and you can just draw. I made little pumpkin faces for them, and we got some little sun kiss that we can have. And then they put some ice cream in it, so it made it like an ice cream float, but it's pumpkin. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
It's fun. I'll top you off there.
But I know many people find the early celebrating Christmas stuff really obnoxious. Do you think this has equal pushback, or is it not popularized enough to get the pushback like social media will so often do?
I don't think it's popularized enough, but the people who are into doing it are really into it, and everybody shares. So a lot of the TikTok videos, Instagram, Pinterest, if you look up Summerween party ideas, you can find them. So one of the things that they do is they use a watermelon and make it look like a pumpkin.
Now you're not going to clean the guts out of yours, are you?
I was going to. You go all in.
I was going to go. Please don't cut yourself. And I'm saying that as I also remind myself.
Right. Bob said he's going all in on this, so I'm worried about him. But while we do this carving, my God, see, how are you going to get the guts of the watermelon out?
Apparently, because I don't have a scoop. Where's my ice cream scoop? It's upstairs.
Yeah. My son said, "Why do people do this?" And
son? What a great question by your son, by the way. It was,
and I said, for a reason to have a party.
Well, right? There is that.
Right, why not? So we came up with some...
People are sending emails right now that I'm not
mine's
cutting
coming out
properly.
very nicely. We were going to talk about some things that we could have at Summerween parties. For example, if you were to show, look, see, it's coming out so cute. And then I can eat it. Okay.
That's great.
What's your favorite horror movie?
See, but generally speaking, I don't like horror movies. That's the problem.
Well, I don't either, but I looked up top horror movies because I was trying to refresh my memory about some of them.
Juicing on myself.
Not something you hear every day on the TV.
No.
Jaws technically falls into horror, so I'm going with that one because that one scarred me for life.
I don't think about that as a horror movie per se.
But that's one you could show. And if you did Summerween this week, you could combine it with Shark Week because it is Shark Week.
I'm just kind of getting in here a little bit.
I don't know what you're doing. But anyway, there are many ways to celebrate. So what is your most memorable Halloween costume? Or are you still on your favorite?
See, are you not doing it so you could light it up? Like, I thought you would have to, really get in there to put a candle in it?
Just start carving, Tanner said. You're thinking too hard about this. But you can. But you know what my mom does? My mom often carves these and makes them, really pretty and... Oh, my God. Or you could go back to my college days and do that, only we didn't just have watermelon in it. Called that the hairy buffalo, right?
I have no idea.
You didn't do that in Mom's basement?
No, I did not. Thought the hairy buffalo lived down a Big Bone Lick.
They were there as well. Right. This part's making me nervous, but anyway, you can do this however you want. So if you want to carve it out and put some candles in it, you can do that. Or you can display it. Some people I saw, they had the guts spilling out onto the table from the mouth, so you could eat the watermelon that way. Okay, so we're talking about favorite things for Halloween. What is your favorite Halloween costume? I know yours. I remember.
Oh, that I ever had?
Yeah.
Oh, no question. My babysitter one time, she made me a Pac-Man costume.
I was going to say, I bet it's the Pac-Man one.
And it was made of cardboard, and my head came out the top. My arms came out the eye holes, okay? And the mouth was kind of in front of me. And then my big brother He cut a hole in the bottom of the mouth and put a pillowcase in there.
Okay.
So that as I went to each door, they actually dropped the candy into the mouth of the Pac-Man.
Nice.
I
like that.
It was pretty and my mom sold it at a garage sale.
That's what she sold at the garage sale. Look at this. It pulls right out. See?
Whoa.
One of my favorite Halloween costumes is when we dressed up for Cinema 64. I think maybe we have a look back at that.
Oh, was that Frankenstein? And
oh, you didn't. He didn't pull that one. I was thinking when we did Superman and there's one though. This is when we did Barbie and Ken, and I was the Barbie head, and you cut my hair live on the air.
The Barbie styling head, which was by the way was a great idea for a costume.
Thank you.
By the way.
And people freaked out because they thought you were actually cutting my real hair, but that is not my real hair. That's a wig. People
freak out a lot when they watch us on television. Right now, do you think if people tune in right now,
see, I'm done,
they're more likely to keep watching, or do you think they're more likely to have already turned the station by now?
I don't know. Keep watching to see if one of us hurts ourselves. That's about as far as I'm going for the air right there. Have you even carved a face yet?
No, I got a lot. I thought I was supposed to like clean it out like I would a pumpkin.
Well, we only have 1 minute, so for the sake of television, this is mine.
We only have 1 minute?
Look how cute!
You're really good.
You could cut. You could cut the sides off and then take the watermelon out from that way. But you're going all in.
Mine just like a tear dripped out of the eye. So it looks kind of like it's scared.
Anyway, Summerween. What's your favorite?
It's not. This is a weird thing to say. Okay. It's not the first unusual ween that we have celebrated.
No, we have our own ween.
I should explain what that means.
We have our own ween we created.
November ween.
Yeah.
Because when we hosted the movies back in the day, one would think that you would run all the scary movies, in October. That would have made good sense.
Nope, not for us.
Nope, we waited until November, and they ran a bunch of them.
Because it was cheaper.
Thank you very much.
So we started celebrating November ween, and we would carve mini gourds, right? Is that what we carved?
Yeah.
Anyway.
By the way, carving a gourd is much tougher than the watermelon. This is a pretty easy carve, all things considered.
They're not too bad.
No, not too bad at all.
These are real.
By the way, you gave me a great cutting implement,
and I'd like
to thank you for that.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. I'm getting there now. Hang on.
Do you have a favorite Halloween event?
Event?
In the Tri-State?
I
always like to go to Parky's Farm or Kings Island.
How are you on the haunted houses these days?
Not good.
Yeah.
You've seen me go through a haunted house with John Lomax, and I did not do well.
My only thing is my wife and I had our first date.
At a haunted house?
At a haunted house.
Was it the Dent Schoolhouse?
No, It was back in the West Siders. Are you watching? The old Swallens building on Glenway. When the Swallens was no more, they did a haunted house there. And that was our first date.
That's so sweet.
Isn't that the sweetest?
I can't see what you're doing over there.
Well,
have you made a face or anything?
I am making miracles happen.
Okay.
Freehand.
I knew we would want to freehand it.
Shablip!
Oh my gosh! You did that freehand?
I did.
That's pretty good.
I did.
See, and you could carve it out, and like you said, you could put candles in there, or you could
watch the juices. Watch.
Oh, what are you gonna do? There we go.
Yep.
Summerween.
Summerween. Yep. Everybody celebrates Summerween.
Okay.
Okay.
So just a couple ideas for Try It Tuesday.
If you would like to.
This wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't. Plus, you can just barehand chunks of water.
Barehand yanking stuff out of
Just get in there, man.
Yank it like you're starting a mower, Bob. There we go.
Eat it like watermelon. You eat it like a hand fruit.
Sure, you can stop watching, but let's be honest, you want to know more. Tap the links or even better, click subscribe to stay in the know.